What? Alphonse also? And you brought the giant map? What a special occasion, dragons! Good morning, dragons! I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame. Our good buddy Alphonse is over here, and the giant map is back! We saw this a month ago. It must be time to use it, and we want to welcome you to the News of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, December 18th, 2024, and it's exciting because it's Crazy Hat Day. Dragons, have your crazy hat? We've got our crazy giant map here, but before we get going on that, dragons, let's hear what Cassie has to say. Take it away, Cassie.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We may now pause for the moment of silence.
Nice job, Cassie. We're so glad you led us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence and that concert. Those two concerts. Great job, dragons. Cassie, thanks for pointing that out and doing your very best. But Flame, you brought the giant map to the show. You brought Alphonse. What's going on? What's all this about? Okay, yes, Wednesdays. Yes, as you know, dragons, Wednesdays are about your words and actions supporting others. There's a special action that's taking place all throughout the United States and into Canada, where birds in particular, they go from their colder environments where it's chilly. And where do they go, Alphonse? Do they come to see you in the warmer climates down here in Florida? That is known as, what's that called, dragons? That's called migration. And we have a special friend of Flame that loves to migrate. It even has kind of a fun hat on, and you might see it in Annandale as they make their way down south. This is called the Goldfinch. Isn't that neat? The Goldfinch, it probably sticks out in the gray weather or the white snow because of its golden looks. And it's about the size of a sparrow, and it comes and lives over here all throughout the United States. That's why you got the map out, right? Flame all the way from the western part to Canada, the Great Lakes, here in Virginia. And this is the time of year, it's going to get colder every day this week, where birds and goldfinches fly south. And they are beautiful birds. Well, yes, that's a good point, Flame. We got to go through our question, our number one question, dragons. Goldfinches, are they herbivores, which means they eat only plants? Are they carnivores, which means they eat only meat? Or are they omnivores, which means they eat both plants and meat? What do you say, Flame? You say they're omnivores? Alphonse? Yes, they are herbivores. And you'll love this, dragons. Goldfinches are some of the strictest vegetarians. They only eat seeds and plants. They stay away from meat altogether. Neat stuff. Now, when they fly, right, how many days do you think it takes them to get from the northern parts, or how many days it might take them to get to the places that they need to go? If you had to guess, do you think it takes them 1 week? Do you think it takes them 1 month? Or do you think it takes them 3 months? Flame, you say a month? That's actually a little too long. Alphonse, what do you say? Yeah, that's right. It only takes about a week for goldfinches to get to where they need to go because they're all about food and they're all about being strict herbivores. If you see a goldfinch, dragons, it's probably on its way south to where it's a little bit warmer with all of its goldfinch buddies because its actions lead them to stay together. They are very together in their migration. If you see one, send a picture to us. We'd love to put it on the air. It's time for the birthday box. All right, Flame. Love talking about your buddies. Love talking about your buddies with Alphonse. You know what else we love talking about are the birthdays. Well, let's hear it, dragons. Today is the 18th, so we have, hey, this says it's Aisha's birthday in pre-K. Happy birthday, Aisha. And Aisha's birthday in 5th grade. We got an Aisha and an Aisha? Wow, happy birthday to that fabulous pair of dragons. We hope it's awesome. Yes. Oh, you're going to love this, dragons. We have a bonus trivia question for you that deals with goldfinches. Yes, I know, Alphonse. I can't wait to tell them either. Listen to this, dragons. Ready? We talk about sticking together, We're talking about having your actions support others. What is a group of goldfinches called? What do you call a group of goldfinches? Is a group of goldfinches called a charm? Is a group of goldfinches called a host? Or is a group of goldfinches called a quarrel? Look at those crazy words. A group of goldfinches, a charm, a host, or a quarrel? What do you think? What do you think, dragons? So a quarrel, that's a group of sparrows, and a host is also a group of sparrows. A group of goldfinches, dragons, is called a charm. Isn't that the coolest? That is the neatest. So if you see a group of sparrows, you can just yell, "It's a charm!" Just like Alphonse does when he sees his group of sparrow friends coming down to see him in the south. So, on behalf of Flame, on behalf of Alphonse, on behalf of our giant map that shows us about migration, I'm Mr. Salerno. Have an awesome, crazy hat day today, dragons. Make sure you see the goodness, be the goodness, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.